today's May 4th, and I wanted to look at some of the current Star Wars sets that are out now because it's May 4th. My stuff is usually Lego Batman, obviously, but I also have a huge love for Star Wars, so I think it'd be cool to just look at something different, especially for it being May 4th. So yeah, let's look at some stuff. So first off, we're going to be looking at Chopper. I have not really watched Rebels. It's a show that I've been wanting to watch because I see people talk about it very highly. Mainly like season 3 to season 4, I think, is like the good time frame of that show. But this is a really cool looking figure. Or not figure, but build of a figure. And this is what these should always have, is a minifigure of what you're building. So when it comes to like the helmets or the mechs or a buildable figure, it should always come with the figure. Always. I think it was Chewbacca did not come with a figure, and neither did none of the helmets come with one either. And I think that's not very cool, especially if you're paying like $100. It should always come with one. Even though I'm not a Rebels fan or anything, I think the details of this are really nice. These arms that stick out, the little wiring details. There's just a lot of really nice, and a feature that wobbles the head. Like, yeah, that's really nice. So people who do like Chopper, I feel like this is a great set for them. Next is this Star Wars logo. It's pretty cool. There was one from Marvel, but the Marvel one came with figures. This one does not come with figures. Okay, I didn't know this. So there's some Easter eggs in here, apparently. So this is the intro for A New Hope. That's pretty cool. I don't know what... it's only showing that one, but I think it's one of those things where they only give you one Easter egg right here, and then they don't reveal the rest. Like, you have to buy the set or like get reviews and you'll see the other Easter eggs. The Gotham animated series Skyline set had a bunch of Easter eggs. This one is likely not going to have nearly as many, but it's still really cool. On my Lego shelves, I had a spot where this would look really cool. Yeah, this is dope. I like this. For $60, I mean, I think it's a good price for, because it looks like a lot of pieces. So I wonder if they're charging a little bit less because there's no figures. I don't know. And while I'm here, might as well talk about the gift with purchase. I think this is one of the best gift with purchases. I don't know why. I think it's really great to have multiple figures in a little set like this, instead of like one of the gift with purchases being just one figure or like a micro build or something. It's really cool to get 3, especially with dual molded legs. But I think this little pillar right here is like very random. I don't really like that. Like, this is a nice build. This is a decent build. But yeah, this little thing right here feels unnecessary. I know what it is, but it just doesn't need to be there. The Jango Fett helmet. Again, like I said, these helmets need to come with the figure alongside it. Like, maybe not the one that is in the new UCS set with the arm printing and stuff, but it definitely should come with a figure. It can maybe be the older one with the no arm printing if they don't want to give out the new one just like that. But I still feel like if you're paying $70, you should get it. And same with the Captain Rex. Like, if you're giving out the Captain Rex in a microfighter, and that was a UCS figure first, then you could probably do that here also with Jango. People want it, and it's been such a long time, so might as well just throw it in there. But for the actual design of the helmet, I think it's actually really good. I think it's better than the Mandalorian one. The Mandalorian one had way too many studs on the top of the head, and I think the shaping is really nice. Jango is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. If you didn't play the Bounty Hunter game, you need to play that to get some more Jango lore. He's really nice. He's really cool just in the movie, but in other media he gets like expanded on, so I don't look at him like just only in the movie. He got some really cool comics as well. The Kylo Ren helmet. This one, some people say it looks kind of weird, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it definitely looks like him, and I don't know how else you would do it. I do like it better than the Darth Vader one, personally. The Darth Vader one looked a little weird. This one looks nice. Kylo is like one of the only characters, if not the only character I like in the sequels, so it's a nice look. I like it. I have not seen season 2 Andor yet, but this is a nice looking set. It's a U-Wing. I saw a modification for this set on the This or That Star Wars channel, and it definitely makes this look a lot better. It's still really good, but it will look a lot better with that. That's kind of weird. You see that? So on the actual set, Cassian looks like this with the short hair, right? The new version of him. But if you scroll down, he's got the long hair. Right there, see? I wonder why that is. Yeah, he's got the long hair right there. And then short hair. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird. But the actual build is pretty nice. I like the shaping here, and there's kind of like a hint of an interior, which is really nice. I love ships with an interior. I'm not a big fan of these flat tiles that are like the control panel. I don't really like that. I like them to be like slanted, like the cheese slopes. These Revenge of the Sith Chibi or whatever. I don't know. Is it Chibi? These are nice. I've never considered buying any of these, but I think the Anakin looks really nice. I don't like the Padme. She looks kind of like bald for his hairline to end there, and hers is like all the way back. It's kind of weird. Like they should have done like a curved piece on the front, like this piece right here on Anakin. They should have put it right there on the corners. But everyone looks pretty good. Grievous looks pretty nice actually, and Palpatine looks pretty nice too. But I wouldn't get the set personally. And here's another buildable figure, K2SO. Again, it comes with the figure. It should always come with the figure. Oh, this is a really nice figure. I like how they did the Technic pins as the eyes. Looks really nice. Yeah. Really good use of like no printing or anything like that to get that look. Yeah, it looks really solid. I like how this is put together. It kind of reminds me of the Iron Giant. Hachiroku did a Iron Giant Lego Ideas set, and that never came out, sadly. Not enough votes or something like that, but this is a really cool robot figure. These are probably going to be stickers, most likely. They're most likely going to be stickers, but oh well. And I have been saving this one for last, dude. This is a set I've been waiting for so long, just like everyone else. There's so many pictures for it too. This set is like my childhood dream set, next to like animated series Batcave. This and animated series Batcave are like my dream, dude. So looking at the shaping of it, I think it looks really good. One thing that looks a little strange to me is these like the sticker piece that kind of builds this shape. I think it looks a little bit weird, but it gets the job done. I wonder if there's a way to do it without that sticker, but you know, if you had to do it, then you had to do it. But the detailing is really nice. The mechanical little stuff here, the inside of these green, I don't know what you'd call that, trunks. That's definitely not the right word for that. It also comes with a seismic charge, which is awesome. There's a compartment for it in the back, and I don't know if there's a handle. Is there a handle that you can hold this with from the back? Probably not, because the playset scale Boba Fett one and the 20th anniversary Boba Fett one had a handle, and those were really useful. But it looks like this one does not, but you know, I'm sure there's a way to hold it and swish it around. I'm sure there'll be people who will mod it too. I'm interested to see how people do that. The back section looks really nice. I saw a side-by-side of this with the actual ship, and it was pretty close. It's really, really close for proportions and accuracy. I think the ramp is really nice. There's a picture of the ramp. Where's the... Yeah, the ramp comes down. I'm sure there's going to be people who build an interior on the inside, and by pushing this ramp down that you'll be able to access it. Like, that's going to be really cool. And looking at the Boba figure, I think it's such an easy fix to fix the Boba is to just get that different hair that is already existed for Boba and put it on this figure. Because yeah, his hair has never looked like that. The only way like this that they picked this hair is because of the rain scene, and his hair is being like flown to the side from the rain. But besides that, it doesn't really look like him. It's like black. His hair's supposed to be a little bit brown, even though he's supposed to be Tamara Morrison, which has black hair, but in the movie he's got brown hair. So, and the new Jango figure, dude, the new face looks a lot like the newer Boba face, with the kind of scars on them and everything, and it's a more neutral look. There's another face that he has that's like a more angry face, which looks nice too. And this new Jango, it looks a lot like the old one, but that's fine because the old one looked perfect already. Besides the arm printing is a great addition. It really brings it together. I was almost wanting them to like risk it and do something completely different and give him like the purple undersuit, but I feel like that's such a big change that maybe they wouldn't do that yet, because it's such a drastic color. But I feel like it does look really nice with the lighter blue. I feel like they could try that in the future. And I've seen some custom Jangos that have like the purplish undersuit. And the new rangefinder, the new rangefinder is a really interesting. It looks more accurate, which is nice, but I feel like it's going to take some time to get used to. It looks kind of like a Firestar Customs like custom piece. And I did get to see this in person, and it is a really nice set in person. And I love the interior of here. You get 3 figures up here, 2 down here, and I'm sure there's going to be people who modify it to fit more. And these cool control panels and this red light. And I love that they paid attention to these little details like this light here. It's just really accurate. I think it looks great. But yeah, that's my thought on these new sets. I hope to get some of them because they are actually really great. I've not really been getting anything Lego Star Wars because they've been kind of whatever to me. But yeah, these are really nice. Especially that Jango Fett Slave one. Like, dude, I love that set. I've wanted that since I was a kid, and to get like a new modern version is so dope. So yeah, thanks for watching. It's not Batman related, but I wanted to talk about something Star Wars related for May the 4th. I'm gonna go watch Revenge of the Sith. So later.